Yes, my people, how on a day? You're welcome back to Critics News on another edition. I don't already know how we take they do. So as we take see the matter sooner, so we take they talk. So more quickly go straight to the main reason why we are here today. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and help us to share the video so the message can be heard in several places. All right, we have two topics to discuss quickly, and Anonymous sent a message that Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu and family needs to be protected, and also things that are happening in the eastern region of Nigeria. Okay, they say that he said that Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu and the wife needs serious protection, and we are praying that God will, secure them. So I'm going to play you it actually a video, and the second topic is about our Pastor Oyedepo. He has spoken. He said that excessive use of social media destroys your destiny. That is what Pastor said. Pastor Bishop Oyedepo, that is what he said, and we are going to see to that whether it is true or whether he himself is still using social media. I think with this he should, live by example and stop using social media. Because let's check, for example, if this social media wasn't in existence, tell us what the government will be doing. Imagine a situation whereby we'll be watching only NTA. What will you know? You won't know until the river, swallows you and your family. You wouldn't know that people were coming. So let's start with the Anonymous, and let's hear what he has to tell us. And you guys will let me know what you think with this. Okay.
Hello, Nigeria. This is Exposition N06. Today we shall be speaking about Nigeria and its numerous plans against the people called Biafrans and Dodoma. There are the people from the south in diaspora. A few weeks ago, we had successfully delivered exposition number 5. Today we shall be rounding up with the final expositions. Nigerians must be aware, expositions are done for the people to stay cautious. Nigerians should be aware, Anonymous would not and cannot come down to Nigeria to fight for the people of this country. This is the time to take up arms and protect yourselves. You are heading towards the final stages of the agenda. You must not forget to make reference to the previous expositions. Yesterday, we had given you hints of what to expect from today's expositions. Reverend Baker Ejicom, a man with name Reverend Baker Ejicom, whom we had mentioned earlier, has been programmed to be eliminated either by crook or by hook. As to this regards, a lot of blackmails will be cooked up against this said Reverend in the quest to get him arrested. Reason for the arrest? Well, do not forget, we had talked about the plans to get this Reverend from the East eliminated at the previous exposition by the use of biological means. This would be perfect when he is eventually arrested. This means the people must vehemently refuse the arrest of this said Reverend. Within the next few weeks, you shall be hearing rumors of evils done by this said Reverend, which are all lies. He would be accused of money laundering amongst other crimes. This is the time to stand against this move. The said man is weighed up as a threat to the proposed agenda. Do not forget to make reference to previous exposition. We had told you earlier, whoever speaks against the agenda must be killed. This is like an oath taken by the agenda cohorts. Forgive my words, but these fast steps would stop at nothing in getting this agenda actualized. Mr. Nnamdi Kanu and Wakin Ayai, having paid the assassins from Slovakia to assassinate the man mentioned. 3 more assassins have been contacted to facilitate the elimination of this man. Mr. Nnamdi is seen and rated as the #1 sabotage for the agenda. Because of this, millions of dollars have now been sidelined for this operation. He must be killed by all means. His wife with name Mrs. Kali would be killed within the coming days as her location and whereabout is known and being trailed, waiting for the perfect time to take her out. Major expositions. The Nigeria government has a plan to stop all issuance of passports to the southerners in the coming days.
He's talking about the passports that they have stopped from issuing to Nigerians, and especially the people in the southeast, which are Biafrans. And also he talked about the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be careful.
International passport would be put to a halt with excuses. However, these excuses arise as this is a way to cripple more southern people. NAM, The NI would not be a new name to the people of this nation as was earlier. Within the coming weeks, without the NI, you might not be able to enter public transports, access your money in the banks or even communicate. Everyone in that country must be under their watch. However, Nigerians must not panic. Anonymous will come up with a solution. When it gets to this stage, we urge all Nigerians to play along. You cannot afford your communication taken away from you entirely. Solution which would help secure your privacy would be shared. Abakari, the man who had eliminated Mr. Abakari after he opposed to the agenda, is out again to eliminate a man called Mr. Abaro, Harcourt Noi. Apart from Harcourt, many more political opinions to this agenda would be killed. Expect a lot of political deaths within the next few months. Genocide. There's a planned genocide against the people in a region located at the southeastern part of the country called Dolu. We had in the past mentioned this. We wish to let you know. This plan is still very much active. This plan is close to execution. People from this region must be vigilant. Bombs, stray bullets, unknown explosions amongst other means would be deployed to level the said city. We shall be back at exactly 11 o'clock GMT as we complete the exposition number 6. You must not forget, we are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Do not expect us, Nigeria. We are here.
All right. I believe you heard what the anonymous said. A lot of things about what is happening in Nigeria now. He mentioned a whole lot of them. He also mentioned that a reverend will be accused of many atrocities, of more embezzlement, just to arrest him and all those things, that we should resist them. He even asked us to carry arms to protect ourselves. Okay, I believe you got that message. Now let's move to Pastor Oyedepo, Bishop Oyedepo. He said that excessive use of social media can destroy your destiny. Let's see how. David Oyedepo, founder of the Living Faith Church Worldwide, says the excessive use of social media is robbing the youth of their future, and it's this social media also that is keeping us busy. Let's talk about the people who are doing comedy. They are always on the internet. So how has that destroyed their future? How has that destroyed their future? According to Nnamdi, the clergyman who is the chancellor of the Covenant University, advised the youth against social media addiction on Friday during the 5th convocation ceremony of the institution in Ota, Ogun State. The chancellor said the negative impact of social media has made so many lose focus and rob them of their destiny. Here, the social media saga has eroded the substance of destiny and has unconsciously robbed youths of their future and their time. The honor of this generation has been wiped off, he said. Do you believe that the honor of the youth of today has been wiped off through social media? No, I don't believe that. I don't even believe him. I don't believe him. I don't believe that. Because I know that we have learned a lot of things from social media. Even some schools now based on social media. So you can't go to class anymore, especially in this era of coronavirus. How are you going to school? There are many online classes and you study most of the things through social media. Most histories are on Google, Wikipedia. So how can we abstain from social media? How? A lot of things are being done through social media today. I don't know your argument. Do you think that social media has done more harm than good? Now, he said that chatting all day with no time left to think, plan, program, and engage productively in the pursuit of any task. Some professionals have classified social media addiction along with drugs, alcohol, and sex. Social media that is supposed to be a plus to the youth suddenly became a minus, as everything of value is delivered through the investment of time. Oyedepo also advised the youth to get out of their nest by engaging in strategic planning towards being responsible for the outcome of their lives. No one ever arrives at a future he cannot see. Neither does anyone arrive at a future he is not prepared for. It is time for every youth to wake up from slumber and take his or her destiny in their hands, the Chancellor said. Also speaking at the event, Abiodun Adebayo, the Vice Chancellor of the institution, said the university is committed to training expert thinkers that would proffer solutions to Nigeria's problems and restore the lost glory of black people. Nigeria cannot restore the lost glory of black people. Only when we have divided, then we can settle and know ourselves and know our values. Okay, he said the institution was keeping its students busy with activities that will prepare them for leadership and productive dialogue, as well as equipping them with skills to change their world. Adebayo urged the graduates to be agents of change, light bearers, solution providers, and pathfinders in confronting the numerous challenges bedevailing Nigeria and the world at large. You can only prosper in a fertile environment. Nigeria is not a fertile environment. So those students that are graduating from that university today, some of them will end up running from the country to become human beings in foreign countries in the Western world. But in Nigeria, they can never become anything because the leadership has held everybody captive. So if these pastors are not able to visualize these things, that means that there is a heavy problems. There is a heavy problems, and solution is not anywhere close. He said that a total of 1,664 students graduated for the 2019-2020 academic session. They comprised 201 with first class, 793 with second class upper, 595 with second class lower, 75 with third class, and 254 postgraduate students. Paola Peace Onyinyechi emerged as the best graduating student with a cumulative grade point average of CGPA of 4.98, almost 5 points. All right, so that is that. Okay, that is how do you see this? I don't know what you think about it. Whether social media, because it's social media that are also using to propagate the gospel. Tell me how many hours they preach in church. They preach, so they take so much time to preach in church. So we are also engaging your services, sir. We are also engaging your church programs through the media. So what if the social media wasn't there? Or you do your 2 hours program on television or on Facebook or YouTube, and we watch only 10 minutes because will you happy if you don't get the views? You will say now that the devil has taken over and we don't want to listen to the word of God. There is no way you cannot satisfy this word. As far as this word is concerned, you cannot satisfy this word. Please let me know. And Anonymous has spoken. It needs to be taken into consideration. And we are praying for our leader, Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu, and the family, and every other person in Biafra struggle, that God will keep and safeguard everyone for us to see the coming of the new nation, Biafra. May God keep us. He say, I'll see you guys on the next update. Ciao.